Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Sunday Sermon Rants and Raves and the Amp Live Real Estate Show, coming to you today right now for Amp Live TV. Live today is a very special day today for at midnight. We got something going on very special for you. So we're going to go through the show. Got some highlights here that I want to share with you that are very, very important and an opportunity that's going to be awesome for you. Watch all the way through, like, love, and share. We appreciate that as always. But Sunday Rants and Raves, one of my favorite days is I get to, hey, sometimes I'll drop an S-bomb, an F-bomb, go on a rant or a story at the end of the day, but hopefully you appreciate it. You get some information from it. You get some motivation from it, gets you rocking and rolling, opens up your eyes. As is part of our cause and mission through AHA, Americans Helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And that cause and mission is a God-driven mission, obviously. I'm going to go ahead and share some stuff with you today. Right now, we do got something very special. It ends at midnight, though. It ends at midnight for the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. We got where we're going to help you. The whole goal for this, when you come aboard before midnight and you watch this before midnight, there'll be links, obviously, in the post. There'll be a QR code that you can scan. We're going to get into it and talk about a few things, just kind of some public service announcement stuff as far as like what the market's doing, interest rates and things of that nature. We'll probably see some drop a little bit, but not a lot. They're up in the sixes at the end of the day. No, there's not going to be a crash, or probably it's a little stagnated right now, but it's not going crazy. Put it that way, right? There's a lot of inventory on the market, and more inventory is coming on the market as we speak. But obviously today, I'll be your host today, Erick Jimenez, obviously with the Amp Live Real Estate Show with myself. And obviously our sponsors, VIPexecs Realty, Lending, and Investments. A step into excellence. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here right here so you can take a look. And we're going to go ahead and go over it. I'm going to share some awesome stuff with you. We're going to talk about how to get your first deal. Tonight is Amp Live, the Amp Live Real Estate Show, but midnight tonight, that's the deadline, okay? So we're celebrating 250 years of America, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. As you can see here, obviously it's hosted by myself, Erick Jimenez. It's $13,000 plus value, going for $1,997 tonight. And there's a bonus. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of share it with you really quick. And that's a hybrid of our one-on-one mentoring program. In other words, there'll be full mentoring. It'll be it's not full mentoring. I should say there'll be some mentoring and live coaching with the $1,997 charter package, I should say, or the charter program. And you're getting some stuff that's for free as well. And some of these bonuses, I'll get into it and share it with you. But I wanted to make sure that you're going to be able to understand what we're talking about here and how this is going to work. I know there's some stuff rolling. Like on some in Washington, and then they got some people gearing up for the celebration of the 250-year celebration of America. Heck, there's artillery shells that are blowing off in the area and things of that nature, which is pretty cool. But the whole goal here is to help you get your first deal with the coach, as well as with us helping you, mentoring you, the community, and the JV partner, which obviously will be us or someone that if you decide to JV with somebody at the end of the day. This is a hybrid of one-on-one plus live group coaching, plus JV closing and support. So it's not like watch the videos and figure it out. Okay, the live coaching actually starts immediately upon enrollment, and no waiting for a cohort to actually get started. And the effort and sacrifice is basically reduced via templates, scripts, calculators, JV partners. We can set up and help you out. We'll be working with you exclusively because the whole goal is to help you get those deals locked up and lined out. But the midnight deadline is tonight. Okay, midnight is the deadline, and we're going to be throwing in some stuff that's free. It's the 250th anniversary, like I mentioned, through AHA. It's our mission. I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. So the system, and I'm going to get into it right now and just get to it straight to the point. The system was built to keep you out. All right, 2026 marks 250 years since America said ordinary people can own things, build things, pass something on without permission from anyone above them, right? But that has changed over the time, or over the years, I should say, over the decades. Now, somewhere along the way, real estate started feeling like a club with a velvet rope, right? Confusing contracts, written to confuse. gatekeeping information, which I'm not going to lie, I gatekeeped information when I first got started. I didn't share it with anybody, didn't want to share it with anybody. So, I understand how you feel if you're trying to figure this stuff out. You need connections, you need money that you don't have. The AHA cause is very simple, right? Show people how to get in the club. One American, one property, one family. And obviously we know that if there's one investor or if you decide to come aboard, that and I urge you to, because this is going away. Like I said, at midnight, it's gone. So take advantage of it. But one American, one property, one family at a time. What I mean by that is, hey, it's only one American, but it's a whole family. So we're doing more than hopefully we set out to do. Now, nobody else is doing this stuff, right? One-on-one mentoring, live group coaching, JV deal closing, direct and network, and along with the network and things of that nature. So what I like to do is share something with you, which I thought was very powerful. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And 2026 is America's 250th birthday. 250 years since the country said, we don't need a king to tell us what we're allowed to own. And yet somehow most Americans still feel like there's a velvet rope, like I mentioned earlier, like real estate and real wealth, real ownership, like that. That's for like people like that just do not like, it's just not for people like us, put it that way, or even you. Okay. That's the system that was never built to be obvious about keeping people out. It's just quiet, but it quietly does. And it's been doing that for a long time, quietly, taking your rule laws away and taking stuff away little by little. It's only recently in the last probably a couple of administrations where they're just doing it in front of your face. They'll tell you what they're going to do. They say what they're going to do. And then they scare the shit out of you with all these things that's been happening in the last, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, right? So, and it really sucks, but it was never built to be obvious. Like I mentioned, it just quietly does it slowly, but now it's out and everything is just kind of in chaos a little bit, right? But confusing contracts, gatekeeping information, which I know about. You need connections, you need money that you don't have. Like I mentioned, AHA, Americans Helping Americans, exists because Erick Jimenez believes that's backwards. Now, the cause isn't just learn and invest. The cause is show people how to get in the club, right? That's been the whole cause and mission, is to open up those eyes, open up your eyes. At the same token, be able to read between the lines, see the forest through the trees, one American at a time, one property at a time, and one family at a time. Now, 250 years ago, this country bet on the idea that ordinary people could build something for themselves. Remember, we're supposed to be a self-governed country where we govern ourselves. We don't need people to govern us or a government to govern us. And tonight, we're betting on that again with you. This is an opportunity. I'm going to say it. It's no bullshit. The opportunity is here. If you see this, hopefully you get to see it and it opens up your eyes and you come aboard and it's going to help you change your life. One deal will change your life. Now, the Sunday sermon obviously is one of my favorite segments of the week because I get to talk about rants and raves and just be myself and talk about what I think is going on in the real estate market and things of that nature. And obviously I'll start it off with my first rant, right? The system was, as I say, was built to keep you out. And I'll keep on saying that because I believe it's true. I felt that ever since I was a young man back in the day, and that the system was there to for others, but maybe not for you. Put that up right there. And so let's get into it with the first rant, okay? Now, this year, America turns 250, and I want to talk about something that's been bugging me for a long time because I think most people don't realize that it's happening to them, all right? Now, there's a system. Nobody hands you a manual for it. Nobody sits you down, explains the rules, but it's there. It's the system that makes real estate feel like it's other people, right? Or I should say it feels like it's for other people and people with connections, people whose parents who taught them this stuff, right? People already have money. You feel every time you read a contract that you don't understand, every time someone says, oh, you need an LLC for that. And you're like supposed to already know what the hell that means. I was like, shit, I didn't know what an LLC was. I know that businesses were like, hey, a corporate business. They got a corporation, right? Didn't know what S corporations, holding companies and LLCs. Who really knows that stuff? But I've been sharing that for the last couple of weeks in some of these lives is that's if they allow you to do it, you should do it. Every American should do it. And that's why it's bugged me for such a long time. But here's what I believe. And I'm not going to be quiet about it. The system was not built for you to win. It was built to look open while you quietly keeps most people out, right? And the only way through it is somebody who's already inside handing you the keys, not selling you a map to a locked door, right? That's kind of crazy, but it's true, right? That's the entire reason AHA, Americans Helping Americans, exist. It's not a slogan. As a mission, I should say it is a mission. It's a cause and mission that we've had for several years, almost a decade now. And Erick's cause is simple: show people how to get in the club, right? How to understand and become one of the 1 to 3% who actually understand creative real estate investing and how to do it correctly. Now, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. We're 250 years into this country's experiment, right? And ordinary people can own things. And there's a whole lot of ordinary people who still don't believe that includes them. But it does. That's what this is about tonight. That's what this show is about tonight, is to share with you that opportunity so you do have a chance to be able to buy some real estate, creative real estate, learn these things. Like I said, one deal can change your life. But tonight, that changes for whoever's watching right now. And hey, if you're ready to do something about it, that's the main thing, is if you're ready to do something about it. Definitely like and love on this Sunday sermon today. It's a little unorthodox for me, as I obviously, have a structure here, and I want to make sure that I'm sharing this with you and I get all the points and all the overview and everything that needs to be done for you correctly, because I want to make sure that you understand what is being put on the table for you here today. All right. We'll get to the offer, because there is an offer. Obviously, there's an offer for the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And that offer, I'll get to it in a minute, like I mentioned, but I want you to sit with this first, right? This isn't about a webinar or getting a PDF or downloading something for free, right? This is about getting you inside to rock and roll. All right. So I'm going to rock and roll into my next rave, and nobody else is doing this. Trust me, I know this for a fact. Okay. Nobody else is doing this. Okay. Now let me get excited for a second, because I genuinely believe nobody else in this space, in the rock and roll real estate, creative real estate investing space, is doing what we're about to announce. And I'm going to announce it tonight. Yes, I'm going to announce it to the United States of America, the world, not here live, because once I do that, then I have to do what? 1 second. Let me check something out. I want to make sure that we're on all platforms, which I should have did earlier. It's all good. Let me double check, make sure we're good. All righty. I think we are. Are we live? Okay, we are. Good to go. What is that? Oh, okay. Make sure we're good. Let's take a look again. Are we live or what? Is this live or VIPexecs? Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get back into this. All right. So I know we had to connect to a couple others that dropped off. There's always technical difficulties at the end of the day. Stuff happens, but we just keep on rocking, right? You get lemons, you make some lemonade. But as I was saying, I just wanted to make sure that nobody else is doing this. I'm going to share that with you, that nobody else is doing this. If you missed the beginning of the show, definitely like, love, and share. Move forward, go backwards, forwards, backwards, and all that good stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll do a replay as well this evening, okay? All right, so now let me get excited for a second, like I mentioned, right? Because I genuinely believe that nobody else in this space is doing what we're about to announce. And that's, you've seen probably other programs, right? It's either a $20,000 mastermind where you get a Slack channel and a recorded video, library, stuff like that. And then they say, good luck, right? And it's a course. Of course, you basically buy once and never open again. Self-paced with no accountability or expensive group coaching with no individual attention, right? Pick your poison. I know what's out there. And I hear it all the time when people come aboard and go, man, how come other people didn't do that? How come other people don't do that? How come they didn't share that information with me, right? I don't understand. But then when they come aboard, they see results very quickly. Then they start getting their aha moments, right? You go, now I understand. All right, so the shift here obviously is going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to share that with you. The Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator is a hybrid, one-on-one coaching, one-on-one mentoring, and a live coaching group in a live coaching environment, I should say, and a JV network for others as well as for us and for you. If I'll just say, if it's work, if the cream rises to the top, as I like to say, then we'll work with you. So we may be JVing with you as well. Investors, students who can actually partner with you to get deals closed. That means we're going to help you get those deals closed, like I mentioned. Not just learn about deals, but close them. Members in this program have closed deals while on vacation. They've gotten contracts within 14 days, landed multiple properties on one contract and through the months as well. All right, so this is not theory, right? That's what we like to call it's a JV. It's a JV model that's basically a mentoring model that's been working for decades, or for a decade or so, or about a decade, I should say, because you're not doing this alone. And here's the part I'm most excited about tonight specifically. Okay. Now, if you enroll in the accelerator program before tonight, we're throwing in the entire 147 do-it-yourself accelerator, the full self-paced curriculum completely for free after midnight, and then that bonus is gone. So after midnight, that bonus is gone. So don't wait till after midnight, okay? Keep on rolling. Do not wait, because obviously when it does, we get past midnight, then it's going to be eliminated. Now, obviously, the offer here, I like to say, hey, the offer stack, the Hormozy stack, or whatever you want to call it, right? This is the cool part of what we do here. I'm going to share a little bit with you here. And this is a $13,000 of value. It's $1,997 tonight. Okay. So I'm going to go through this with you so you can actually see the value and what we're doing here. And we're going to lay it out so you can actually see exactly what's on the table tonight. The Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator, hybrid one-on-one mentoring, live coaching, plus JV access to close deals with others as well as with us. That program at full price is $12,997. Tonight, if you enroll before midnight, you're not paying $12,997. You're getting charter access for only $1,997. But that's not even the announcement. The announcement of this is this. Enroll before midnight, and we're also including the entire 147 Amp Live do-it-yourself accelerator completely free. All right, that's the full self-paced curriculum, 30-day challenge, everything. Yours on top of the live coaching, mentoring, deal analysis, support. And we're all obviously dropped a couple extra things here for you, as you can see on the screen. And you can go ahead and it's actually yours on top of the live coaching. Add it all up, $12,997 plus $147 bonus for getting that, getting all that for free. That's over $13,000 value tonight for $1,997, and the DIY bonus disappears at midnight. It's a $13,000 value, $1,997 tonight. That's not a discount. That's a different category altogether, period. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing what we're doing, guarantee it. All right, so let's keep on going. I'm going to go into another rant here, right? I'm going to say, stop asking for permission, right? You don't need permission. I want to call something out because I think it's the real reason people don't move tonight. And it's not the price, all right? It's permission. You're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay, that you're ready, that this is the right time, that you deserve to be in a room like this. Nobody's going to send you that permission slip. It just doesn't exist. Trust me. I know, been there. 250 years ago, a small group of people decided they didn't need permission from a king to build something for themselves. They just started. That's it. That's the whole blueprint. And I've heard that several times from other people in this business and in the coaching business and all kinds of other stuff, right? Now, every person in our community has gotten a deal done while they're on vacation, 14-deal contracts, 30-day contracts, 60-day contracts, multi-property, locking up contracts, contracts per month, closing deals. All right. Now, they obviously got the coaching, got the mentoring, got a JV partner with us, obviously, and figured it out with us in our support. That's the whole part of the hybrid coaching and mentoring. You don't have to figure it all out. I don't believe that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to have to figure it all out. You can ask questions, right? We're going to go through it and we're going to work together on this. So about having to, figure it all out is a pain in the butt. And that's why a lot of people fail. All right. Before you even get started. Now, tonight is your version of that moment. Okay. Not because of the countdown clock, because the 147 do-it-yourself bonus goes away at midnight. And because every day you wait is the day you're not in the room. Every day you wait is the day you're not in the game. Every day you wait is just another day of the same day of the last day of the same day, and it sucks. I know. Okay? Been there. You don't want that. You want to, as I always say, you want to rock and roll, right? You don't want to just adjust and adapt and then end up perishing. You want to adjust, adapt, and you want to rock. Now go to charter.amplivemedia.com, charter.amplivemedia.com. It's obviously in the post down below. I'll put it in the chat as well. I'm sure it's already in the chat. Yep, that's probably the wrong one. Don't want to. Is that the one right there? Let me see. Go ahead and put this up in here for you. And tonight only, put it in here for you in the chat. And grab those bonuses as well. Super important. So everything we're putting in here is to help you with your business. We've already put it together and utilizing this battle tested. Okay. So charter.amplivemedia.com, $1,997. I'll go ahead and share this with you real quick as well. As you can see, the $13,000 of value, $1,997 for today and today only. It's midnight tonight, June 14th. What happens at midnight? 147 do-it-yourself accelerator bonus disappears. You enroll in the Creative Investing Accelerator before tonight, and the full self-paced DIY curriculum is yours free, on top of the hybrid of one-on-one mentoring, plus live coaching, plus the JV network access, okay? After midnight, the program is still excellent. You can still jump aboard the Charter Access, $1,997. Hybrid coaching is obviously involved in that. And the JV network remains, okay? The do-it-yourself accelerator and the other bonuses simply, after tonight, they end up disappearing, okay? Once again, I said, hey, stop waiting for permission, okay? Stop waiting for permission. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time. Enroll tonight, $1,997. You can go to charter.amplivemedia.com. $1,997 tonight, plus the DIY accelerator free if you enroll before midnight. Everything else that was been promised to you, you will get. Go ahead and change that over here. So I want to show the stack. I'm going to share the stack with you real quick. Okay. Now, obviously, on we're going to wrap this up with our last rave. One American, one property, one family at a time. I want to close tonight's show the way I started, right? Talking about America turning 250. 250 years is a long time. Long enough for a lot of promises to get watered down. Long enough for land of opportunity to start feeling like a phrase on a poster, right? Instead of something real. But here's what I want to know. Here's what I know to be true, right? And it's the whole reason AHA exists. Opportunity is still real. It's just gated. And the way through the gate is somebody who's already inside reaching back and pulling the next person through. That's me pulling you through. That's us pulling you through. That's what tonight is, all right? It's not a sales pitch dressed up in patriotism. An actual invitation. This is an actual invitation from me to you, from us to you, and an opportunity that's being presented to you right now. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track. And we want you to be part of that cause and mission so you can do the same. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked, right? Guarantee it when it's worked. Now, if you've been on the inside looking in, I should say on the outside looking in, tonight before tonight is your door. The AMP Live Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator is $1,997. You're going to get everything that you see here that comes with the hybrid one-on-one live coaching, JV closing network. We're even going to share with you the VIP equity and AHA guaranteed equity program kits for California and Texas. That's an innovation program. Creative REI Starter Vault is going to have all the calculators, and it's going to have some special programs that we got in there for sub-2, seller finance, wholesale, lease options, rent to own. Now, it's only when you need it. Trust me. When you need it, you're going to learn it. Your first deal, second deal, third deal. It's very powerful. Okay, let me go back here and go back to this, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I do want to say thank you for watching the AMP Live Real Estate Show. Midnight tonight, the AMP Live Accelerator bonus disappears, $1,997 charter enrollment. You can go to charter.amplivemedia.com. AHA Americans helping Americans. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. Now, I know there's probably something that I did probably want to share with you, right? But I think we got everything across. I do want to go ahead and kind of look at you eye to eye here and say, look, there's an opportunity. Take advantage of it. Okay, it's $1,997 for $12,900, almost plus over $13,000. We got some new bonuses that are rolling out. Yes, they're going to be sold for $37.97, $87, $157, right? And they're tools, right, just to get people into our ecosystem. Those are going to be included because they actually work. You need those things. You're going to need these things. It's going to save you a lot of time. Okay, and and at the end of the day, everything that I mentioned to you and everything that I promised you is available up until midnight. Okay, after midnight, it's going to be gone. Now, the $1,997 charter program will still be available with the live coaching, deal analysis, as well as the support. But as far as the hybrid of one-on-one mentoring, all the promos and that we shared with you, or I should say, the bonuses that we're sharing with you are going to disappear at midnight. So I'll leave you with this: rock and roll in all that you do. Have an awesome, awesome one. You know, we're celebrating 250 years of America because America is awesome. I wouldn't want to be anywhere in the country. People don't go to, some people do, but most people don't take off to other countries and go, hey, I want to go there. I want to go live there because it's great and it's awesome. They come to America, okay? And that's what we're doing here today. So hopefully I appreciate you watching the AMP Live Real Estate Show, AMP Live TV, and obviously AHA, Americans Help Americans. AMP Live Media, the American, I should say, a media broadcasting and marketing company, always live, real, and raw. Kind of prepared the show a little bit. It's a little bit different than what we're used to, or what I'm used to, I should say. And I wanted it to be more structured so you can actually understand and see what's being delivered to you, so you can see the opportunity that's on the table. If you snooze, you lose. Don't lose, okay? We're here to help you win, 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 attack, 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 and rock, 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 period. So without further ado, rock and roll and all you do. Keep on rocking and rolling. I'll go ahead and put this up for the end of the slide, I guess. What we got here, I think I put that right there. Boom, there it is. You can go to charter.amplivemedia.com. I believe it's in the chat as well. You have an awesome, beautiful Sunday. I want to say thank you for watching AMP Live TV, always real, raw, and standing for truth, home of the AMP Live Real Estate Show. And just remember, always rock and roll in all that you do.